Is it going to be the end of the world if you want to make your chunks smaller? No, because what did I tell you guys at the beginning of this video? It's a living recipe, so don't come for me. Hey fam, it's your girl Q from Cooking with Q, and today, since the sun is with us, it is time for us to start talking about what we're gonna make in some of these barbecues. Now this recipe, I tell you guys all the time, it's a living recipe. You can do what you want. I'm going to make this vegan. You can turn this into a meat eater, a pescatarian, whoever wants to eat it, you can make it that way. My basic things that I'm gonna start with for these skewers are portobello mushrooms. I'm gonna use some zucchini, some squash, some tomatoes, some red peppers, and some green peppers. So again, if you are, I was gonna say a chicken head, but y'all not chicken heads. I'm just saying, if you wanted to add chicken, you could. You're just dicing things in thick chunks. So that's the same thing I'm gonna do here with our mushrooms. I'm literally gonna cut these mushrooms in half, right? Mushrooms are gonna be done in half. I'm gonna make a couple skewers just so you guys can see. And then again, it's a living recipe, so you do what you want. Same thing for our zucchini. I'm only gonna take off the tips of both sides because I don't need those. And we are going to make healthy chunks of zucchini and squash. Look at this, nice, healthy, about 1 inch chunks. Look at that, that's nice. If they're too big, because I know sometimes the squashes that grow in my garden are a bit hefty, we can just, slice it in half and stick it through. So that one's pretty big, so I'm gonna slice these larger pieces in half. And at least that'll give you guys an idea of what it looks like when you have to use a half moon of it, right? So we got some that are circles, green peppers and look how pretty, we're eating the rainbow today, guys. For our tomatoes, same thing. I am going to only get rid of the top of the, actually, you know what I'm not getting rid of any of this tomato. I am literally going to turn this tomato into chunks. See that? Nice chunks. That's all I'm doing, nice chunks. I'm gonna get rid of the top slowly because I really want these seeds because y'all already know how I am, and this is the perfect time for it. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm getting rid of all the inside so there's nothing there. And I'm going to make these chunky as well. So I'm gonna make these chunky squares. You can cut them right at the veins. Chunky squares, people, chunky squares. Is it gonna be the end of the world if you wanna make your chunks smaller? No, because what did I tell you guys at the beginning of this video? It's a living recipe, so don't come for me. Now that we got everything chunked up, I have skewers that I had soaking in some water just because I don't want them to peel and I want them to glide through easy, right? So they've been soaking. So now I'm going to start with the bottom. So I'm gonna use some of my half moon so you guys can see. So I got a squash here, and I like to switch it up with the rainbow. So I'm gonna go from a squash to a green pepper. Then I'm gonna go to a green squash. Look at it, y'all. Then I'm gonna go to a red pepper, because why not? And then I'm going to go to a whole good mushroom. Look at this baby. And then I'm gonna top her with a tomato. Now, if you're a human and you like meat, add your meat wherever you want. You can put a couple pieces of, I like to put the tomato at the top because the tomato is the fastest thing to cook. So I kind of leave this, I put all the rest of the veggies over the fire and not the tomato. Because the tomato, I don't want to get too soggy. But look at that. That's a nice summer skewer. Let's make another one so you guys can see. We're gonna let's use our whole squash this time. And we're gonna go, y'all know I'm just trying to keep it regular. Green pepper, I'm gonna give myself a nice little zucchini. A red pepper. I'm gonna do a mushroom. And then I'm gonna top that baby off with a hot tomato. You guys can do this on your grill and just have things ready. I am not a heavy salt person. So I'm probably we'll make a couple more just so we have it for, so it's aesthetically pleasing. So instead of me loading this baby up with a bunch of seasoning, I'm going to, mushrooms everywhere. I'm gonna spray these for the grill. This is what I do, you guys. And if y'all think it's crazy, that's on you. Do you, boo-boo. But I don't want them to stick to the grill, but I want the seasoning to stick to it. So I got my favorite pepper blend. Look at that. So now these babies can go right on the grill. They can cook and they'll be ready to go. Simple recipe. It doesn't take a whole bunch of work, but this is something nice that you can have at your barbecue because it's veggies and they're ready to go. You know, there's always burgers, there's always sausages, there's always hot dogs. Make sure that everybody gets in their veggies. And this is a cute way to make sure that everybody gets their 70-30 rule, right? 70% fruits and vegetables, 30% everything else. And if you decide to make the recipe because it's super dope and easy, tag me in it. Hashtag cooking with Q on all things social. Because I want to see what you did to level your skewers up in the name of Jesus, okay? And until next time, may your taste buds be forever satisfied. It's barbecue time! And then I'm gonna top that baby off with a hot tomato. Yeah. Trip won't eat these because it got mushrooms on it. Well, since you were here anyway, you may as well do what you already know you're gonna do. Just click subscribe right here. Please. I appreciate you with the love of Christ. You wanna watch the next video? Click that one. Okay? I love y'all. Get to boxing this up.